Hello, hello, Chris from Genuine Chill here, and it is Halloween, so I decided, let us do a special Dead by Daylight Halloween video that I have not done before, which is a tier list on what killers will get the most candy on Halloween night. So let's start off on this order that I didn't set up. Oh, I have notes written down, but this isn't, oh no. Okay, you know what, let's start off with Huntress. You see, in the neighborhood, Huntress really gets candy. You know why? Because Huntress is the mother figure to all the children. She's a young teenage girl, and she is the best babysitter around. So the parents are like, yo, our girl Anna, she got our kids. She takes care of our kids. So you know what? We're gonna give her a little something. We're gonna give her some full-size Snicker bars, some full-size Kit Kats, you know? We're gonna slide her a little extra. And also they know how good she is with the throwing axe, and I don't think anybody wants to find out how good she is with a moving target. Yeah. Okay, Bubba. What do you guys think Bubba is? Well, Bubba, he just gets regular amounts of candy. You see, people in the neighborhood, they like Bubba. He's a really simple guy, a really nice guy. People don't really have much problems with him, but they don't like his family. In fact, I don't think anyone has forgiven his family for the whole, you know, like putting unidentifiable meat in the chili for the town's chili contest thing. And like since then, people have still been like literally peeing out their butt. They've just been straight up pissing out their ass since then. But still, Bubba's a good kid. Bubba's a good kid. No one has any problems with him, so he still gets candy regardless. Doctor. See, people find Doctor really fucking creepy. People don't like that weird ass smile and that wide ass look he always has on his face. But he still gets candy. Because the reason why he still gets candy is because the last Halloween when people didn't give him candy, nobody had power for a fucking week. And since nobody had power for a week, all their kids kept complaining that they couldn't play Fortnite, and it was driving the parents mad. So they're like, oh my god, Herman, we'll give you your fucking candy, just give us our power back. So they're not making this mistake again this year. So that's why Herman gets candy, but he doesn't really get candy because people are still like, that dude's an asshole. Our dear Amanda. You see, people actually don't like Amanda. People really don't like Amanda because of the fucking pig face. She smells pretty bad. And well, you see, how do we explain this? Ugh. So she ran a special Jigsaw haunted house that had kind of an incident, and the police are still struggling to figure out what body parts belong to which corpses. So I don't think people have forgotten about that. So she's not getting shit this year. She's not getting shit this year. But another person we have, the Hag. We've seen the Hag in action. She enjoys some, you know, some finger looking good, but people don't fucking like the Hag. Somehow the Hag smells even worse than Amanda, and because of that, people are like, I don't want her near me. And not only that, if you catch the Hag eating, she's eating her like with her mouth open, like you're watching some fucking ASMR video on full blast, and that drives you crazy. Have you ever heard? Some people are into that. And I think those people are fucking insane. I hate that. That would drive me crazy. That's why she doesn't get any candy. In fact, like sometimes when people see her roll up, they bring out the water hose because they think she's like a town crackhead or something. All right, next is our dear Billy boy. And you know what? Billy grows up in a pretty rough predicament. Like, his family doesn't give a shit about him. They don't like him. They don't want him. So people know about this and they feel bad because, hey, you know what? Billy's a good kid. Like, he has some deformities, but he's not a bad kid. So he really gets some candy on Halloween because Halloween is the only night where people don't make fun of his deformities, and he actually really comes out of his shell. So the townfolk are like, you know what? I'm glad my boy's having a good time. I want him to have a good time. So you know what? Here's that full-size Hershey bar. Yeah, you know you like that shit. Also, on that spectrum, our girl Rin really gets candy because everybody knows that Rin's father is an uptight fucking asshole and nobody likes him. And even though Rin on the exterior always looks like really angry and pissed off, she's never really been an asshole to anyone. So people are like, yeah, you know what? Let's give her some extra candy so she can have a good day because we know how her home life is at. We want her to have a good time. Fuck that dude. No one likes that. No one likes her dad. Nobody likes her dad. I don't like her dad. She doesn't like her dad. We don't like her dad. Next we have the Legion. And look, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's so many times where you could see teenagers in masks in fucking like Target or Walgreens doing Fortnite dances and saying like Twitch emotes out loud before you could lose your shit. So they don't get shit at all. Nobody likes the Legion. Nobody likes Frank. I mean, there was this one time where Frank kind of ran out, like he did a fucking Naruto run out into the street and he got hit by a car, but nobody reported it because Frank is like 26 and he's hanging out with like high schoolers, and people are like, why the fuck are you hanging out with high schoolers? You're 26. You should have like a career by now. So yeah, people don't like Legion, so they don't give the Legion any candy. Next up we have the Plague. You see, there's nothing really wrong with the Plague. She's actually pretty cool, but she owns a shit ton of cats. She's like that weird girl in the neighborhood that doesn't really talk to anybody, but she owns a lot of cats. And because of that, she's always super sick, and you're like, hey, you don't look too good, and it's because of your allergies because of cats, so why don't you like kind of like lay off the cats? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. And you're just there like, bitch, no you're not. you're pretty fucking far from okay. Like your skin's actually falling off. Like you need to see a doctor. But she hasn't really done anything wrong. She really hasn't pissed off anybody, so she still gets candy. Now we have dear old Sally. You see, Sally is actually a pretty good girl. She adds to the community. She doesn't cause any problems. People like Sally, but Sally has asthma. So when Sally goes out trick-or-treating, she actually can't go very far or else her asthma starts acting up and her dumbass usually forgets about her inhaler. But she still gets candy because people like Sally, so even though she can't travel very far, she still gets a decent amount of candy. Not as much as the others, but she still gets a decent amount. And Demogorgon doesn't get shit because Demogorgon fucking eats people. He just straight up eats people. So now we got Evan. See, Evan's father is the richest dude in town, and because of that, he's actually pretty much everybody's boss. And so when people see Evan, they see Evan's dad. And they don't like Evan because of that. But don't get me wrong, Evan's kind of an asshole. He's usually like popping people's tires, or he's leaving like tennis balls out in the open roads and hoping people trip on him. And people are like, yeah, Evan's kind of a dick. But because his dad is basically their bosses, they still give him candy because they're like, I don't like this kid, but his father's gonna get on my ass if I don't give it. They're gonna get on my ass if I don't give him candy. So we'll just give the little shit some candy and hope he goes off. Next, we have the Wraith. So Wraith is a foreigner to this dear town, and he's kind of shy. He feels like he doesn't fit in, so the town has kind of banded together to make sure his Halloween is a good one. So because of that, Wraith gets a ton of candy because people want to make sure, hey, Wraithy boy, here's a full-size Snickers, here's a full-size Hershey. You like candy corn? No, you don't? Yeah, fuck the candy corn. You got a good taste, Philip. You got a good taste. But they're banding together to make sure he gets a good amount of candy so he can enjoy himself and feel welcome in this new country. Michael Myers just fucking kills people. He doesn't go trick-or-treating. He just kills people. In fact, like, people are actually on the lookout for him because people don't want another Haddonfield incident like last Halloween. But luckily, Laurie is kind of like hanging around town with a shotgun just in case he pops up. So, Freddy, he's not allowed on Halloween night because there's a lot of kids outside in the streets. You know exactly why he's not. You guys know exactly why he's not allowed outside. Clown. You see, Clown actually doesn't get shit. He doesn't get any candy. You know why? So, to explain this, despite Clown's demeanor, despite his mean looks, despite his mean fucking attitude, he actually really holds his job of entertaining children to a very high standard. He actually really enjoys his job of entertaining children. So he's not the one getting candy, he's actually the one giving out candy on this day. But let's just say, don't let your parents go inside his house, because that's how little Timmy went from little Timmy to orphan Timmy. Yeah, that was a pretty sad day. Finally, we have Ghostface. See, as y'all know, Ghostface is a fucking horror fanatic. He loves horror, he loves slashers. This is his day. So because of that, this dude's a straight up cosplayer. Like, this is his day to stunt on motherfuckers left and right. He's coming out with the best fabrics, the best designs, the best fucking like blood effects on him. This man gets candy because he goes so all out on Halloween that it's like, yo, my boy, I respect the hustle. take some more full-size Snickers, take some bars, take some whatever. You know what? Just have the bag. You want the bag? That's some good shit you're wearing. Look at that. Look at that devil face costume. Look at that chrome. Is that actual chrome? And that's why Ghostface gets candy. But that is the official tier list of what killers would get the most amount of candy, get some candy, and just won't get jack shit. So I really love Halloween, and also really love that you guys actually watch these stupid fucking videos. I genuinely really appreciate it. So I'm gonna post this on Halloween Day. I hope you guys are in the really gets candy section of today and not the doesn't get shit. But if you are in the doesn't get shit, that's fine. That's totally fine. I hope you find some other enjoyment to have on this day. But anyways, I'm Chris from Genuine Chill. If you liked the video, you should like the video because that helps us out a lot. But thank you for chilling with me.